everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be going over a wonderful shoulder release that I use with basically every single one of my clients. So it's going to be a release for the upper shoulder and neck region. So I'm going to take you through a double and a single shoulder exercise, okay? So I'm going to walk you through it. As we go through, I'll be explaining what to be looking for, how to do it, how many reps, and whatnot, all right? So arms by your side, you can do this standing or seated, which is actually really nice. So make sure things are as relaxed as you can. We're going to be breathing while we do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to slowly start raising our shoulders up as we inhale. As we exhale, we're slowly going to lower them back down. As we're doing this exercise, I want you thinking about moving very, very slow, okay? So like a millimeter a second kind of situation. So as we're going down, I want to make sure you don't stop here. I want you to stop where things are relaxed and they've let go. So if you've had a really rough day, you've had a really busy day, a really stressful day, it's going to be a lot harder to find that bottom position because, as I said, we hold a lot of that tension in this area. If we've been busy, if we're stressed out, if we're anxious, we just tighten up, okay? So keep going, inhale. Slowly raising the shoulders up, squeezing to reach them up towards your ears at the top, and then a nice slow lowering and exhale as we let go and we let them relax at the bottom. So keep going here. I'm going to give you a little analogy. So when you're on an elevator ride, you don't want it to fly up to the top super fast. You also don't want it to plummet and crash at the bottom. You also don't want that child to have come into the elevator that clicked every single button where you stop off at every floor. So as you're doing the shoulder raises and lowers, you might notice that it's almost kind of jumpy and jerky, or it doesn't move very well. Unfortunately, very normal, but I would suggest doing a couple more reps until you've noticed that has smoothed out, okay? So this was the double shoulders. So now what we're gonna do is you're gonna turn your head slightly to one direction. You're gonna look down towards your one armpit. What I don't wanna see is you kind of leaning and bending over and having this shoulder come up. Just a slight rotation, slight bend of the neck. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise the opposite shoulder up and down nice and slowly. So we're following all the same principles that we did for the double shoulders. The only difference is that now we're in a slightly different position. We're slightly biasing a different muscle. So you may notice it's more complicated or uncomfortable or tricky doing it this way. Again, totally normal. This muscle does get very, very tight with our daily life. So in both the double and the single, I'd like to see around 3 to 6 repetitions. For the single, 3 to 6 repetitions a side, okay? So I do recommend doing this throughout your day as you notice tension building, because what it can help us do is it can help kind of retrain us on how to keep those shoulders relaxed and how to not let them keep getting tight throughout our day and kind of higher and higher and higher towards our shoulders, all right? So after you've done this, I hope you feel a nice big relaxation at the top of your shoulders, and I hope that you will make this part of your daily practice. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in.